Hi everyone, welcome to Homerino Collectibles, where today we're taking a look at the Transformers War for Cybertron Siege Deluxe Class Mirage. If you want Siege figures for yourself, you can find them at Big Bad Toy Store. There's a link in the description below. Over on the back here, you can see both modes and a few of the Battle Masters and stuff that you can use with him. So, let's go ahead and get this thing opened up and take a closer look. And here is Mirage in his F1 Cybertronian mode, and this alt mode is really cool, but I really wish that they actually left a Mirage until Earthrise, so that they could just give him a full-on awesome, modern F1 look, or even a classic F1 look, something, like an 80s or 90s F1 car that was more reminiscent of the original Mirage. This thing looks awesome. You may notice I haven't got it tabbed together perfectly, like at the top there, and you can see a tab right there that isn't all the way in, and another tab there, and that's on both sides. They are very tight and very tough to push in, and also this grey piece locks onto the translucent piece right there as well. I just don't want to break anything. They are quite tough tabs, and as you can see, it's holding together just fine right now, just being barely tabbed in, and the tabs on each side aren't even touching anyway. But there are so many reports of people getting stress marks and breaking tabs and stuff on this guy that I'm just basically leaving well alone. I just really do not want to break this thing whatsoever. He looks absolutely amazing, though. But like I say, I think he would have just suited just a normal F1 car. Obviously, the arms up here, these are the shoulders in robot mode. They obviously completely block out the rear wing, which obviously if he's on Cybertron, that is absolutely no problem at all. There's not even any, air there. But it does look very strange, and you've got the faux front wing that creates his chest piece here with the Autobot logo and the front wing right there, which is obviously meant to be this whole section right here, which actually is part of his legs. So it's a very strange looking thing. I think it looks great, and as a toy, it's awesome. I think that those tabs should be made a little bit easier to get in at the back there. And the tabs that I'm on about here are these that go into there, and then there's a couple of tabs along here that go in. You can see some on the translucent bit, and then there's the white ones here as well that go into the side. So it locks into place in multiple different areas. You can just press the top down and it holds securely enough, but there you go. So the weapons that he comes with then. So he has this, which is obviously just his main rifle, or I guess he can hold it like this as a bit of a sword or something. And then this piece goes on his shoulder. The front piece can actually come off. You can obviously use this bit right here for some of those extra pieces that we get. You can, like energy firing pieces and stuff. And this is obviously then just a loose missile, loose little warhead. So you can peg them in separately, or obviously keep it together as it is meant to be. So you can store both in this mode. Looks kind of weird, but there you go. There's nothing on the sides there to peg them in or anything. Is there something on the back? Nope. So yeah, that is the only place where you can store those weapons, but at least you can if you really want to. The wheels, I have to say, look really awesome. And without further ado, let's take a look at this guy's transformation. We'll just bring the camera up here, and away we go. So, we'll start off by opening up this top section and just folding that out the way, and then let's sort the legs out whilst that is out of the way. So you're just going to literally split everything in half right there, and then we're just going to unhook those from the waist piece, and then we're just going to do one side at a time. The wheel here is going to fold all the way to the inside, which allows this piece to come over and fold down. And as you fold it down, you're going to flip this bit out, which is going to be the foot, and it literally just tucks that away, and you rotate it around. It would help if I rotated it around the right way. So that is one foot done right there. I'll show it you from this side now so you can see the inner workings of it and what's going on. So this entire wheel piece is going to flip around like so. This comes down on that hinge, and then you flip out the foot. This all clips together. You rotate it around. There you go. Legs done. I think that looks pretty cool, to be honest. I love the translucent plastic. I love how these kind of fill in the backs of the legs there. It looks very different. It's very unique. It's very cool. This on this big hinge piece is obviously just going to double hinge down, and then that tabs in right there. these arm pieces right here just unclip. Let's flip it around to the back so that you can see what's going on. Oh no, I forgot to get the head out. So yeah, we're going to flip the head out there before we bring that down. The wheels are going to flip inside that cavity and fill that up, which I think is awesome. And then where the wheels were, we're going to bring the shoulders around. I think that is really, really cool. And then you just bring the arms down, flip the hands out, and there we have Mirage in his robot mode. You can peg this weapon up here, which is obviously his main look. Give him the other blaster right there. And then we have Mirage in robot mode. You can do what you want with these. You can keep them out like so. You can put them straight down to his arms. I like keeping them just out like that. But yeah, keeping them up, that does look pretty sweet, to be honest with you. I love this guy. He looks awesome. Like I said, I think he would have looked way better if we had him as an Earthrise figure and he was just like no Cybertronian bits at all. But he does look fantastic. He's still got those Cybertronian writing there. The Autobot logo is obviously now hidden within the leg, along with the front wing. You can actually kind of see, you know, half of it on each leg through the transparent piece. But yeah, nice and big on the torso there. As for articulation, the head can move left and right, and then because of the transformation, it wiggles a little bit, but not much now that it's locked into place. The shoulders can come all the way up and rotate all the way around. You got the rotation at the upper part of the arm. You got the single jointed elbow. The wrists do move in and out. He has a waist swivel right there as well, which is really nice. The hips move out to the side all the way, forward and back. You got the rotation there at the upper part of the thigh as well. You got the single jointed knee, which you got to kind of move it all together because this is a separate hinge right here. It's all just kind of wiggly. And then the toe has a little bit of movement forward and back as well. So it's a really, really nice looking figure. You can move this if you wish and crack that on the other shoulder there. So you can have multiple weapons up there. He looks amazing. You can obviously put things on the shoulder pieces here as well. You can bring them up and then you can just mount loads of weapons on this guy. He does have a peg hole on the back there now, so you can store something on the back if you don't want the guns there. Or you don't want it to hold this gun, you can put them there. He also has ports on the arms there as well, so there's loads of places that you can really arm this guy up with all the new accessories in the War for Cybertron line. I think he looks amazing. If you're a fan of G1, obviously, albeit it is a Cybertronian-inspired version, Mirage is definitely one of the must-have Autobots. Very, very unique. There is actually a full-on transparent version as well, so he's just all this clear plastic, because obviously Mirage, you know, it's kind of in the name, could turn invisible in G1, which was really cool. And I think the Energon Decepticon version, which is technically Tidal Wave, I think that could also have that ability. Can't quite remember. I do have them on DVD. Got to rewatch those. But nonetheless, this figure is amazing. Good articulation. Pretty interesting transformation. Be careful with the tabs, and you should be all good. I definitely do recommend this guy. It's awesome. So, thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the video, go ahead and give it a like. If you want to see more from me, there's some videos on the screen right now, and links to my social media in the description below. If you want to see more Transformers, go ahead and subscribe. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.